And one is, unfortunately, I think a lot of Americans don't understand our immigration system and how it works. Typically, when somebody makes it to the border of the United States, or make it to the point where they want to ask for asylum, they typically are, a judge or a magistrate or somebody hears their case. It's evaluated, and then the United States makes a decision on whether or not this person um, can receive asylum. Which means they basically say, I'll just use your name as an example. They'll say, "Hey, Tony, we received your asylum request. We reviewed it. We're going to set a date for you to go to court." That date could be 2 months, 3 months, 6 months down the line. But they allow you to come into the United States and allow you to be here legally into your court date. What you promise to do is to show up at court or show up at immigration court to finalize your decision. So when they release you, yeah, we release you out into the country. They've done their evaluation. They realize you're not a criminal. They realize you haven't done anything illegal. You're just asking for asylum in the United States for whatever reason. And you are released. You are basically allowed to go into the United States and live a life, however you live the life, as long as you don't commit any crimes or do anything illegal. We allow you to go out into our country. And then when 6 months later, 3 months later, when you're supposed to come to court and get the final decision, we expect for you to come to court and get the final decision. You're not in the country illegally. You're here legally. You went through the process of being in this country. And a lot of Americans don't know that. So they assume because somebody is here, you know, and they don't have their papers or driver license or something like that, that they're illegal. And ICE, I don't know how true it is. I mean, that's what they're reporting on the news, is going around and talking to people because they have a foreign accent and saying, "Oh, you have a foreign accent, you're not an American." Well, they may not be American. They may be from another country that's trying to get asylum in this country. That's not illegal. And that's the issue that I have with some of the things that are going on in Minnesota. If somebody is a criminal, committed a crime, and immigration services are going after them, I have no issue with that. No shade there. They're criminals. They shouldn't be in the country. But there are lots of people that come in this country legally, follow the process that we currently have in place, that ICE is taking advantage of and harassing people who are here legally. That's the problem that I have with what they're doing. The second piece is a lot of these people who they are annoying as ICE agents are unqualified. They have no real experience in being law enforcement officers. They have no real experience in de-escalating. They have no real experience in dealing with Americans. And unfortunately, the Supreme Court and some of our leadership in this country is allowing them to do things like snatch people out of their vehicles, potentially go into people's homes without a warrant. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, if you come to someone's home, you break down the door, they don't know who you are, you don't identify yourself, they allow these guys to wear masks, you can't see them. And what is an American citizen supposed to do? A lot of us who, have arms, if someone comes breaking into your home or coming into your home without being invited, we're going to defend our house. We're going to defend our wife. We're going to defend our children, defend our castle. So now you put Americans in a situation where I got to protect my wife and my kids or my house against a law enforcement officer. And because the Supreme Court and our leadership have given them carte blanche access to do whatever they want, now you got us fighting against the law enforcement officers in the United States. And as I said before, a lot of them don't have the skills or the experience to do what it is that they're doing. So now you
Exactly.
basically have your government against its
Cities.
citizens. So
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And people know that you can go to any surplus store and get a lot of the stuff that those guys are wearing. So I mean, you could be in danger of being robbed by somebody that's not law enforcement because you can't see their face and they don't never show you your badge.
well, and we've seen that. I mean, there have
Yeah,
been situations in the United States where the people are like, "Who are you? What are you doing?" And they're not identifying themselves.
exactly.